Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. Now, yesterday evening, we did go over the best Contra ETFs part 1, which went into the advanced timing aspect, how to properly time some of these Contra ETFs. Now, we looked at some of our tools such as MTI, divergences compared to price, and we coupled that with some of our market timing signals, the green light buyer and primary wave. Now in tonight's video, we're going to dive deeper into that list of ETFs I showed you in last night's presentation, as well as show you where to find some of the best Contra ETFs in the VectorVest 7 software. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, let's get started. Now, before we dive into some Contra ETFs, I did just want to take a moment and go over some market timing very briefly. Right now, the market timing gauge is neutral. However, VectorVest does not advocate buying any stocks at this time. Now, as of yesterday, our confirmed down signal was given, giving us a preliminary sustainable downtrend over the last 2 weeks. Now, let's jump into the market timing graph. So I'm going to click on the timing tab, select market timing graph, and let's zoom into the last 1 month. All right, now that we have a better visual, we can see the price action from this time frame trending higher, while the MTI was trending lower, giving us that bearish divergence. In addition, the primary wave was given on August 2nd, 2023, confirming that price action to the downside. Now, however, since then, this red line here represents the top of a support zone at 59.14. Now, in yesterday's video, I did say there was some buying pressure occurring with this bottom wick here. So we would like to see this bottom wick taken out and even to get further confirmation, break this level of support. So again, we're waiting on this confirmation. However, if you do open positions before then, just know you're taking a little bit more aggressive approach to playing these Contra ETFs. So now let's jump over to the viewers tab and let's take a look where we can find Contra ETFs. All right, here's the viewers tab. There are 2 places to find Contra ETFs in the VectorVest 7 software. The first is located in the watch list. So if I click on watch list viewer, select the ETF folder. This is actually my favorite place to look for them just because they're broken down so easily and nicely for us. You have 2 times or 3 times leverage. That breaks it down from Contra to regular. Again, Contra goes against the underlying asset. Regular will go with the underlying asset. In addition, it does have them broken down by their funds here. So if we take a look here, if we're looking for non-leveraged ETFs, something for a beginner, I'll just select this one here. Now with ETFs, you can do leveraged and what's called non-leveraged. Non-leveraged just gives you a 1-to-1 ratio compared to the underlying asset. While leveraged, you can go 2 to 3 times. There is more profit potential. However, there is more risk at hand and more volatility in nature. So most beginners will start with non-leveraged, while people that have experience with this sometimes will delve into leveraged ETFs. The second place to find Contra ETFs is going to be Unisearch. If I go over to the left, we have the ETF folder. Now, what I like about this one here, simply the green arrow going up means they're bullish ETFs. The red one going down means that they're bearish ETFs. The advantage with Unisearch is that you can add filters here, such as price filters, volume filters to ensure liquidity. So if there's something more specific in your criteria, Unisearch is a great tool to come to. Now, let's dive into the list that I've put for you. Now here's the list of Contra ETFs you've been waiting for. Now let me just break down what these are, show you which ones are leveraged and by how much. First, at the top of the list, we have Dust. This is an inverse 2 times leverage ETF on the Gold Miners Index. Next, we have DOG. This is a single leverage ETF on the Dow Jones Industrial, playing to the downside. In addition, we do have SPXS. This is a triple leverage ETF bearish on large cap. Next, we have SQQQ, playing to the downside of the NASDAQ 100, is leveraged 3 times. And then we do have SOXS. This plays the semiconductors to the downside. It is leveraged as well at 3 times. Now, the last item on the list is UVXY. This does play the volatility index or VIX and is leveraged at 1.5 times. Now, for UVXY, this is probably the most advanced one on the list as far as to track. And in addition, if you're a more experienced trader with Contra ETFs, this may be one that you want to consider. Now, these ETFs are all down today. You can see here the biggest loser is UVXY, down 7.58%. One thing to note here, if we look at RT relative timing, there's only one ETF in the list right now with a RT greater than 1, letting us know that the short-term price trend is in our favor, and that is Dust, which tracks the Gold Miners Index. Now, for all of these Contra ETFs here, none of them currently have a buy rating, so let's jump in the charts and let's see what it's trying to tell us. First on the list, we do have Dust. If we see here, nice price action from bottom left to upper right. The 3-day exponential with the green line here represented is above the 8-day exponential, showing that momentum continuing to the upside, and RT is currently above 1. Next, we have DOG. This plays the Dow Jones Industrial to the downside. If we see here that the 3 just crossed below the 8-day exponential moving average, and RT relative timing once again is starting to slip. Next, we have XPXS. We see the 3 is currently above the 8-day exponential moving average. They are converging together, showing that momentum is starting to wane to the upside right now. In addition, one thing I do like is relative timing, or RT, has been rising since the end of July. Next, we have SQQQ. I like this price action here from July 18th, so forth. The price action has gone from a lower left to upper right. In addition, the 3 is currently above the 8 right now, and RT relative timing has been on the rise since mid-July. Next, we have SOXS. The 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average, showing momentum to the upside in this inverse ETF. In addition, if we look at RT relative timing, we do see a nice steady rise in relative timing since the beginning of August. Now, the last one on the list is UVXY. We see a gap down here today. The 3 has crossed below the 8-day exponential moving average, and RT has been waning since the beginning of the month, showing a loss in momentum. The ability to hedge your portfolio and make money as the market goes down is a crucial tool to have when it comes to your investing. Now, last night's video, we did go over some market timing things to look at to properly time Contra ETFs and get your shopping list ready. Now, just as a reminder, we have not received the confirmation that we went over, such as breaking that support, as well taking out the bottom wick from 2 days ago. In addition, in last night's video, I did mention that inflation data this week would be the big driver, pushing indices up as we see today. All the major indices are currently up. That doesn't mean that you can't utilize this information going into the future to make money. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and until the next time, good night.
Hey VV Nation, did you know that there are 7 deadly sins that can keep you from consistently making money in the market? If you would like to know more about those sins, and if you are falling victim to any of them, he goes right now to www.vectorvest.com/YT7sins to get your free report. You don't want to miss out on this, so do that right now.